$500 in gold buffaloes. Wow. I like the sound of that. Hello everyone, welcome back once again. Clean Money here. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks for stopping by. So I wanted to kind of push myself this year a little bit, and the reason for that, well, is I just like the gold buffaloes. They are my favorite coin since about 2008, and to be quite honest with you, some people love them, some people hate them. The way things are going in this country, I wouldn't be surprised if they end up on the cancel list. But that's neither here nor there. But I wanted to get as many of these as I can. It's been a dream of mine to get a tube of these for quite some time. And now I'm halfway there. So I decided to go ahead and make my last purchase. I went to my LCS last Friday, and he had one of these in stock. I was actually in there to go ahead and finish off a tube of maples. That's why they're here. And I wanted to go ahead and finish that off, but he had gold buffaloes in stock, and it's not every day that he has those in stock. So I asked him what the price was, and he sold it to me for, I want to say it was $18.70 was the price, and that was about right at about 5%, a little bit more than 5% premium on a gold buffalo, and you can't really find that online anywhere. And a lot of people, they say, well, why are you buying a gold buffalo? You know, you should just get an American gold eagle, or you should just get a Canadian maple or something like that. The fact of the matter is I like these because, number one, they serve two things for me. And one being is I like the design. Okay, it's totally different than anything that is out there because of the fields of the coin itself. It's kind of like a hammered feel, right? It's kind of like an old soldier's shield. It's very different. It's very different. Not everybody has these or anything like them. And I just like to be different if I can. And the other thing it has going for it is the mintage. Now, sure, it's just a bullion coin. It really doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. But whenever you're talking about selling in the future and the possibility of getting a little bit more on top of your bullion coin, and I'm not going to stack this one on top of the rest of them because it's a proof. But yeah, this makes 10 of them, and that is $500, right? Face value right there, $500 of gold buffaloes. And the mintages is also what makes them a little bit more unique and different. And one of the reasons why I also wanted to buy these is because they're a little bit more special. They're not minted in the hundreds of thousands like your gold eagles. And nothing against gold eagles. I know there's some gold eagle fans out there, and I'm not hating on you. You know, these are just different, and that's why I always wanted a tube of them. Now I'm halfway there. Should I keep going? Should I just buy something different? Should I just buy the premiums like I do as far as the silver goes? I don't know, to be honest with you. I know it gets kind of lame as far as putting gold away, you know, and showing it on YouTube. But to be quite honest with you, it doesn't really matter to me in that aspect because I'm more about buying what I like when I like to buy it and at the price that I like to buy it. And if it's silver, then I'll buy silver. And if it's gold, then I'll buy gold. It doesn't really matter to me when this tube gets done. Eventually it will happen. I just don't know exactly when I'm going to do it. Now, my goal was to buy at least 3 of these a year, and possibly anything extra would be fantastic. Now, could I have not bought Britannias and maples and fractional gold? Sure, absolutely. And I probably could have got a lot closer to finishing off this tube, and that would be, you know, amazing to me. It's not like I'm really going to put them in a tube, but you know, that's the ultimate goal. But I also like having that divisibility of my fractional gold. I like having quarter ounces. I like having the 10th ounce, right? I like having fractional maples, right? I just like having stuff like this because it's different. Not everybody, has these things. And it just, I don't know, it breaks up the monotony, right? So, I mean, most people, they have to save up, a couple months to buy, some gold. And to be quite honest with you, for a while there, I was having to do the same thing. I was having to save up quite some time to buy gold, but I've been very fortunate to start a business on the side. And it's just really, I've been putting pretty much all of my proceeds from that business into gold and just holding it there. And it just gives you that security blanket, that secure feeling of just being able to sleep at night and having gold and even silver. It just has that feeling for me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Boom, halfway there. I'm counting the proof. I don't care. I'm counting it. It's hard work for me to get there. I normally work about 70 to 75 hours a week just to be able to buy gold. Because number one, I have a regular job just like most of you guys do. And number two, I do my side business after I get off work. So my normal job is every single day. And then whenever I have free time, then I obviously go as hard as I can. And that is specifically for my gold. Everything else that I make on my regular job that I used to buy, it goes directly into the market, right? So I have a little bit of a breakup between the two. So what am I looking forward to coming up? I did make a silver purchase. I made a couple of them. And I think it's going to be some good eye candy, number one. Number two, the other one is the new kookaburra. I'm excited about it, man. I'm pumped about that new kook, man. I love it. For some reason, I love kookaburras. Don't know why, but I do. So the new kooks are coming out. Well, they're landing in people's, I don't know what the hell's wrong with my camera, but they're landing in people's, videos and whatnot. I'm excited about it. It's a big change for the kookaburra, and it's actually a very good looking design, if you ask me. I think it looks great. I think it's going to be a winner. So the mintages are always high on the kookaburras, but guess what, guys? They're a lot lower than your silver eagles. So kookaburras are cheaper than your silver eagles. They're semi-numismatic. They go up in value. It's a win-win if you ask me. So I don't know if I'm going to, I just bought one because I want to make sure I'm going to like them. Number two, if I do like them, I'm going to grab a tube of them because I just, kookaburras are pretty good investment as far as that goes, because they just bring that little semi-numismatic feeling to your stack, and they're desirable. Kookaburras are popular all over the world. They're popular all over the states, to be quite honest with you. And the 10-ounce kooks, if you can find those, I like those 10-ounce kooks. Those things are fantastic. The mintages on those are extremely low as well, and they're pretty good investment coins too. You will do pretty good if you go to try to sell those in the future. So that's what I'm probably going to be focusing on. I don't know. I still do want to finish off this maple tube. I want to get that done before the 2021's Vanquish, but I have a feeling that we're going to see a good sale this coming Black Friday this year. So stay tuned for that. I'm probably going to hold off buying a lot of stuff until then, because I want to see what the Black Friday deals are going to look like. I'm kind of excited about them. Premiums seem to be coming down despite what the big bullion dealers are starting to talk about. So keep your eye on the price, guys. Stay focused. Don't worry about the massive gains or losses or what's going on with your gold and your silver until that M2 money supply starts moving up in a different direction. The money velocity, excuse me. Until that starts moving in the other direction, you're not going to see your crazy hyperinflation scenarios that everybody's talking about. All right. So that's going to do it for today, guys. I appreciate you watching the video. How do you like the stack of buffaloes that's coming along? I like them looking like honey. Woo. All right. Keep grinding on your stack, guys.